Namaste children. Today in the practice book we have completed the interrogatives. Now we are dealing with the if conditionals. Okay, if conditionals. What are the if conditionals? The name itself is saying it's a condition. Condition means some rule. You are keeping some rule to complete some, to get the some result. Okay, there are four kinds of conditionals. Those are conditionals started of if. The conditionals are if. Zero conditional, first conditional, second condition and the third condition. There are four kinds of conditionals in English. Okay, now slowly we are going that what are the conditions and all. There are four main types of if sentences or if conditionals in English, often called conditional sentences. Those are if sentences, we generally call them as conditional sentences. These sentences are in two halves clauses. Halves means two halves, one half and another half. The first one, the first part is called if part or if clause or if conditional clause. Okay. The other part where you can use words such as can, will, may, might, could and would. That part is called as main clause. So there are in if conditional there are two halves. Hal means one half is if conditional and if clause, the other half is the main clause. One part, one full sentence is divided into two parts. The first part we say that the first part or the second part, if maybe in the first or the second. The first part is called if part and the second part is called main clause. Main clause we use such as can, will, may, might, could, would. These kind of words we use in the main clause. But if clause always starts with the if only. That's why it is saying as if clause. Okay. Now, if you freeze water, see I am using pen here. If you freeze water, it becomes a solid. So we observe generally if you pour water and in the ice cube tray and if you put it into the deep freezer, then the water turns into ice. So if you freeze water, it becomes a solid. So what we will observe that what are those? So it is used to talk. That condition is saying that zero conditional. It is used to talk about things which are always true. We say that universal truths. Then we can't change. If you freeze the water, automatically turns into ice only. If you heat the ice, it becomes water. Okay, so you cannot change. You cannot if you heat the water, the water boils. You cannot change that. Those are always true. Okay, now that clause, I said that the first slide I said that if conditionals are two parts, if clause and the main clause. In the if clause, simple present tense is there. In the main clause also present tense, that is simple present tense or present simple. We can say anyway. So if you heat, heat is V1. Okay, that is simple present tense. It melts. So V1, yes, as it is singular subject. Water, ice. Ice is singular. So it melts. Ice melts. Singular subject, no? Ice melts if this is simple present tense. And heat also, it is simple present tense, right? Melts is verb in the simple present tense. Heat is a verb in the simple present tense. Both are in the simple present tense. That condition is saying that zero conditional. Okay, now we'll see the examples. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. So it is also V1 and this is also V1. Based on the subject, the verb will change. No, here U is there, so V1 will come. Here also U is there, V1 will come. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. So simple present tense, simple present tense. Got it? And this is true, you cannot change. If you mix red and blue, obviously you will get the purple color, but not any other color. Okay, this is called always true. Here, if I oversleep, what will happen? I get up late. If I oversleep, what will happen? I get up late. If I get up late, I miss the bus. If I miss the bus, I am late for school. Okay, till here it's okay. If I late for school, my teachers gets angry. All are in the simple present tense. The if conditional is in the simple present tense and the result main class also in the simple present tense. Right? Yeah, let's practice now. You not eat, you die. This is no jumbled we have given. So you have to use if. See here. If you do not eat, you die. Correct. It's true. And it is in the simple V1 form. V1 form. Here also V1 form. That is simple present tense. Right? Understand? It is simple present tense. So the result main class also in the simple present tense. Remember that zero conditionals always truths are we say in the simple present tense only. Either the if class or the main class. Next, we will go for the next. My daughter eat one more sentence to practice. My daughter eat too much chocolate. She gets sick. This is the jumbled sentence, jumbled words. You have to make into full sentence by using if class. If my daughter eats, because subject, singular subject no, so it is V1. Yes, my daughter eats too much chocolate. She gets, singular subject no, so she gets sick. Obviously, if you eat more chocolate, obviously you will get sick, right? Now, if you go to Orlando, you will meet. Now, till now we learned the zero conditionals and we got practice. Now, new one. Here, if you go to Orlando, you will meet Mickey. Mickey lives there. So, Mickey is the character in the Orlando. So, here, if you go, it is simple present tense. V1, yes, till now we learned that even V1, if conditionals and the main class both are in the simple present tense only, but here will came. Will and meet. V1, yes only. But here will extra word came here. What is the tense in the first verb? First verb means if conditionals here. Suppose you can write you will meet Mickey if you go to Orlando. So you can write either this or first or that first. Okay. What tense is the first verb in? This is the V1, yes, V1 verb, not yes, sorry. It is V1. Okay. Now, what tense is in the second verb? Meet. Here also V1 only, not V1s. Okay. If you go to Orlando, you will meet Mickey. No, you have to observe that what verbs are there. This is called first conditional. It is used to talk about things which are possible in the present or in the future. The things which are possible in the present or future, we use first conditional. So what is that? If class. The if class is in the present simple and the main class in the future. Will plus infinitive. Infinitive means we say that, but we cannot say it is compulsory. So we say that is V1 and this is also V1. See that. If I finish, this verb is finish. Which tense? V1. If I finish my homework early, I will. Will is there. And watch. Watch. V1. Okay. If I finish my homework early, I will watch TV. So if first zero conditional, simple present and simple present. Here simple present if class and the main class has will. Okay. You can tell more sentences. Generally we use this first conditional in our conversation a lot. Mary will look for a new job if she doesn't get a raise soon. A raise means if she doesn't get raise, what we say that increment in her salary. If she doesn't get any increment in her salary, she will look for a new job. See here, if conditional if sentence we use at the first or at the last. So in the first sentence they use the first, and in the second sentence we use it as first sentence. No problem. It's a clause, not the sentence. It's a clause. If Mary doesn't get a raise soon, she will look for a new job. Will look is V1 and doesn't get is V1S. Okay, this is V1S and this is V1. So we say that it is present simple and it is simple future. Okay, we go for next. See, it's a practice. If I go to London, what will happen? It's a first conditional. Will we have to use? I will see the Big Ben. If I go to London, what will? I will see. So V1. Will is there here. It is very, very important. After will, always V1 only will come. I will see the Big Ben. It's a Big Ben. Okay. If I go to Buckingham Palace, it's V1. What is the verb here? V1. I can take. Here you can use. Just now I said that will only we use. Sometimes these are the modal verbs. We can use the modal verbs. Will, shall, can, may. We can use all these four in the if class, main class. So it is a modal verb. Here we can, will, and they say as modal verbs. I can take a photo of Royal Guard. I can take a photo of this Royal Guard. Okay, I can take this Royal Guard photo. See, she is ready to take photo. But if she goes to Buckingham Palace, she can take a photo of Royal Guard. Then we go for your turn. Now you learn how to say that. If your turn, complete each sentence with an appropriate idea. Be sure to use the correct grammar. If I have time tomorrow, I will complete my work. I will be upset if you not speak with me. If you do not practice English often, you will not get it. If I feel sick tomorrow, I may be absent for the school. I may be absent for the school. I will absent for the school. I can absent for the school. Any will, may, shall, can. These four, anyone we can use in the main class. Now, see the third one. We are going to learn the third one. See that. If I had. This is had. If I had in the past tense. If I had $1 million, I would. This is the sentence. I would. If I lived. This is V2 form. Okay. I would. See the sentence. It is V2 form. And would is always used. Would or could. We use here would or could only. Do I really have $1 million? Do I really live in Italy? No, these are imaginary situations which are not real. Just we will imagine that. Okay, those sentences we use in the second conditionals. Second conditionals are imaginary sentences. It is used to talk about things which are unreal. Unreal means imaginary sentences in the present or in the future. They are not possible. Okay. If class. is in the simple past, and main class may have would or infinitive. Here would only, not could also we use. Generally we use would only, but sometimes we use could also. Generally we use would only. Okay. If Alice moved abroad, she would learn another language. Moved, already past tense. Past actions we are talking about the past tense. She would learn, just expectation. She would learn. If she had gone there, she would learn this. Okay. Now, important note, here we have to remember something. What formal grammar requires that when making these kinds of conditional sentences, we use were. Were when we use in the past tense when the subject is plural. But here for the past tense of be, for all subjects including I, he, she, you, we, they, all the subjects we use were. This is exception in the if conditionals. If I were you, I would buy that house. She would buy a mansion. This is called mansion, means a big building. Okay, a big palace kind of house. She would buy a mansion if she were wealthy. Wealthy means have money. But both are not correct. Not imagine. These are imaginary contents, not real. Okay. Now we go for this. It's for practice. You found a wallet on the street. If I found a wallet on the street, I would give that to a real person, to the owner. There were an earthquake in Pakistan. I would help them. You saw a famous person on the street. I would jump with happiness. Your best friend moved far away. I would feel sad. I would send off her. Okay, these are the imaginary conditions. May not possible in the present or in the future. Sometimes you may ask you. Sometimes you may see that these are not common sentences. Okay. Now third conditional. Now if class is main class. If past perfect tense. Would, could, might, and have past participle. Past participle nothing but V3. Here also V3. But had is there. That past tense means only had will come. If we say past participle means only had will come. If I had studied, V3 form. When if sentence has add and V3 form, along with the V3 form, you have to use would or should would or could or might plus have plus V3 form. Okay, you would have passed my exams. If I had studied hard, I would have passed my exams. See, he is studying. If he studied well, and he would have passed his exam. Now, it is used about the past actions which will not come true. The past actions, they are saying about second conditional, and the third conditional, they are saying about the past conditions. Past happened actions. Happened actions, they are thinking now. But in the zero conditional first conditionals, zero conditionals always true sentences, and the first conditional always possible in the present and future. Will not come true. These are the dreams. It's like a dream, but which no possibility of the dream coming true. Just imagining that they are suppose that action done. You want to be, if this happened in that way, I would feel very happy. In that way you say that. See, if he failed in the exam. Now, if I had studied hard, I wouldn't have failed your exam. You wouldn't have failed your exam. If you had studied hard, you wouldn't have failed your exam. Mother is saying to the boy. So the boy is saying, if you, the aunt or uncle, something, stakeholder is saying that if you had passed your exam, You could have gone to the beach. It's not happened. That done, action done already. So they are taking about the past. Now he is worrying about now. If I had gone to the beach, I would have made sandcastles. So these are the past actions, but they are thinking now in the present. Past actions they are thinking now, and those are not come true. I had given more examples here to get understand easily. If it had rained, had, remember that the sentence should has, if class should have had. If the sentence, if class had, then it will be what? Third conditional. If it had rained, V3 form, you would have gotten wet. If you hadn't lied to me before, I wouldn't have believed you. If I hadn't eaten so much food, I wouldn't have felt sick. Here both the sentence V3 form only is there, because it is the first sentence V3 form because past perfect. But second sentence they said they had given a structure would plus have plus and V3 form. Would have is common, but V3 form will be different based on that if condition. If I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have felt sick. She would have become a teacher if she had gone to the university. He would have been on time for the interview if he had left the house at 9. No, these are not completed, but they are thinking about their past. If we had taken a taxi, we wouldn't have missed the plane. If she wouldn't have been tired if she had gone to bed earlier. These are the actions done in the past, but they are thinking now. Here we recapitulate once again: zero conditional, simple present. If you heat ice, it melts. In the first conditional, simple present and simple future. Modal plus infinitive, also we can say that. If I study, will pass. And here we can use will, shall, may, might, can. V4 we can use here. If I studied, the simple past and would plus infinitive. So if I studied, I would pass the exam. The last one, the if clause is in the past perfect and main clause has would have past participle. Past participle is nothing but V3 form. It is V3 form, and here also V3 form. Okay, here also V3 form, and here V2 form, and here V1 form or V1s. V1 or V1s based on the subject, and here V1s or V1, but here will be there. Will, can, may, and shall also. Generally we won't use shall, and shall also we can allow here. Understood? So these we can write. And the third one, simple past, we use would will come, would plus infinitive, and the perfect would have plus past participle. So remember that, compare these examples and you learn. Based on your learning, you should complete the practice book if conditionals. Thank you children. Bye bye.